Um, just first of all, what's the mood been like in the group after the first leg defeat last week? I know you've had that crucial win over Reading since then, but what's the mood been like, and what's the belief like ahead of tomorrow?
Yeah, I think our win this weekend really brought us together. I think having kind of a dramatic late game win like that, where Hempo just did something so sick, it really brings the group together when you can fight hard and pull something out. I feel like in moments like that, it's like we all see that the clock is ticking away, and we know we have this other mountain to climb Wednesday, but to see the way that everybody kept fighting in the Reading game and the way that nobody gave up believing that we were going to score. I think that just demonstrates how resilient we are. And it made me really excited to get to play with the group again and to get to showcase that we have a lot more fight in us. So I think the mood has been good and really positive coming off the game. And even like at practice, we're having fun. We've had like some laughs. Everybody's staying after practice. Everybody wants to keep working on things, keep getting better. We're all just really excited for the opportunity. And I think that this is a really special group. So I'm just excited that we have another opportunity to get out there and fight for it.
And Gareth just mentioned your role as a leader a minute ago. I remember we spoke to Chloe Kelly earlier on in the season, and she spoke about stories that you told about you winning a World Cup and basically how it inspired the likes of her and other youngsters at the club. Is this a kind of game where you need to almost play a bigger role in terms of your experience, not just on the pitch, but also off it?
That's a good question. I think that something that's so special about this group is that everybody brings something that nobody else necessarily has. I think everybody in the roster, on the squad, brings some experience or some personality trait that really contributes to the group as a whole. And so in that sense, definitely I can bring some of my experiences, I can bring some leadership, I can bring all of the past places I've been and teams I've played for, but I think everybody has that and everybody's going to bring that. And we're really going to need everybody to bring their absolute best in order to win this game. So I think, again, it's just a great opportunity for all of us to come and come together and really bring our best.
Great stuff. Thanks, Sam. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks.
Thanks, Emma. Don from Radio Manchester, please.
Hi, Sam. You okay?
Hi. Yeah, good. Thanks.
Good to meet you. I just wanted to ask, going into tomorrow's game, obviously it's going to take an almighty comeback to get the job done, but are there any situations that you can sort of channel from your career coming into this game that you may have had to deal with before?
Yeah. I mean, in terms of like comebacks, sure, I've had some where maybe we've been down by a deficit and come back. I have a particular club game. It was like a state championship in mind. I think we were actually down 3-0 at halftime. We came back to win 5-3. And my dad was, this is a silly story, but my dad was the assistant coach of that team. And I remember him saying to us at halftime, the first thing you need to do is believe that you're going to come back. And I think that this group absolutely has that. I look around the locker room, I look around at the girls, and I can see that we all are so hungry for it. So I'm feeling really optimistic going into it and just really excited for the chance to fight for something that is definitely going to be hard. Like, we're going to really have to grind it out. And I think we all look at each other and see that we have what it takes to really grind it out. And I think we're just like pumped and fired up.
You spoke about the resilience needed in the Reading game at the weekend. That was, I guess, a different kind of resilience. But going into this, how important is it that you keep that momentum and that good feeling?
Yeah, I mean, really important. I think, like I said, looking around the field during that game, like, we all had to keep believing that we were going to score. That was a really important game for the WSL. So just to see the way we continued to push, we continued to pressure. I think it was a little taste of how aggressive and how hungry going forward we're going to need to be tomorrow. So I feel like it was just a good sign that we know we have it in us, and that we're ready to perform.
Just wanted to ask a bit more of a general question on you since you came to the WSL and playing in the Champions League. How has the expectation before signing sort of matched up with the reality and playing in these big fixtures?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the reasons why I think players play in Europe, is to play in Champions League and to obviously have these in league rivalries, and those are some of the biggest games I've played in. So it's been awesome. It's been such a great experience. And I think that I've spoke about this in the past, but like I picked up on the Man U rivalry really, really quickly. And it's just been fun. It's been fun to kind of learn from my teammates and learn like where the competition is the most fierce and what other team styles are going to be like. So I really credit my teammates for being so open with us and sharing a lot and really making us feel like a important piece of this, important part of it. It's been such a great experience.
Cheers, Sam. Good luck tomorrow. Appreciate
Thanks.
it.
Amazing. Thanks, Tom. Right, we'll move on to the written section, guys. You can keep it to one question just so we can rattle through. We've got quite a few to get through. Tom, do you want to kick us off? Tom, Gary?
Oh, thanks, Emma. Hi, Sam. I'm just wondering, from your experience, how did Barcelona compare to the great sides that you've played for and against in the NWSL? What did you make of them in the first leg?
Yeah, they obviously were a great team. I think that their movement off the ball was top notch, like some of the best I've played against. It reminded me obviously a lot of the national team playing against Spain. I think I give them a lot of credit. It was definitely a difficult game. So it's tough to compare, but yeah, I think that they were a great team and just that awareness of movement off the ball, and their technical ability was like really high quality.
Thank you. I'll better hand the baton on to someone else. Thanks, Emma. Thanks again.
Thank you, Tom. Much appreciated. We'll go for Amy, please. Do you want to jump in?
Hi, Sam. Just kind of following on from what Tom said there, I wanted to ask you a little bit about the midfield battle. I mean, these are possibly two of the best midfields in Europe. How did you find the battle in the first leg? And are you looking forward to the challenge in the second leg of trying to help Manchester City dominate in there to win this game?
Yeah, I definitely am looking forward to the challenge. I agree with what you said. I think Barcelona's midfield was great. I think that again, like that's why I came here, was to be challenged like this. And I definitely don't think I played my best, and I'm excited because I think our midfield and our whole team has a lot more that we can showcase tomorrow. So I think it is a great test, but without tests like this, you don't get the chance to really prove how good you can be. So I think we're all really looking forward to it, and we all kind of have a chip on our shoulder from last week that we want to come away from this game feeling a lot better. And we know we've got to just score some goals.
Well, thank you and good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you, Amy. Eric McHugh, do you want to jump in?
Hi, Sam. Greetings from Massachusetts.
Hi.
Hi. I was just wondering, growing up in the States, you've, I assume this season is the first time you've ever had experience with the total goals, 2-leg playoff. Just the idea of, at kickoff already being down 3-0, that's something that you, or being up 4-0 like you were in a previous round, that's something that you hadn't had experience with. What's the mentality there?
Yeah, you're right. I have never, I don't think, played like 2 legs before. But there's 2 legs in Champions League for a reason. So we're just going into it knowing that we have a task to do. And the plan is to score 4 goals.
Thank you.
Thanks, Eric. Can we go for Babatunde, please?
Thank you. Good afternoon, Sam.
Hi.
Hi. I was at Parc des Princes last week when Paris Saint-Germain played against Lyon, and the referee awarded a penalty that was questionable. And what's your take that at this stage of the tournament we don't have VAR in the Women's Champions League? Thank you.
I didn't see that play that you're referring to, but I do think that, yeah, I think at some point the women's game, when games are so important like this, and even in league games, I think that if the men are getting that investment of VAR, I think that it would be important to put that same investment into the women's game. I think that that's like a sign that the men and women are getting equal investment. And so in that sense, I think it's really important to make sure that we're having the same standards for things like that affect maybe the outcomes and the quality of the game.
Thank you.
Babatunde and Mark Andres, please.
Hi, Sam. You just said that you need to, or your plan is to score 4 goals in tomorrow's game. So do you plan on being aggressive from the get-go, or you have also to be cautious because if Barca score a goal, then it's game over for you? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think like we are really excited, and of course we need to come out on the front foot. We know that there is a big goal differential right now, and that we have a lot of offensive work to do. But like you said, Barcelona is also a great attacking team, and we definitely need to be focused and tight on defense as well. I think that if we play well on both sides of the ball and create a lot of opportunities and capitalize on them, it's just going to be up to us to finish those chances off. So we definitely need to be really good and perform at our best on both sides of the ball to make this happen. But I feel like we are capable of doing that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. And finally, we'll go for Enric, please.
Yes, nice to talk with you, Sam. One question: what do you think that City needs to improve the respect first leg to win or to pass to win Barcelona, or you think that it's only a question that how both teams resolve that attack actions into the boxes?
So you said, what do I think we need to improve from the first leg? Yeah, I mean, I think that in a lot of ways, we can just have better quality on the ball. I think I can speak for myself. I wasn't as productive as I could or should have been. And I just think that I'm glad we have another opportunity to perform better. I think just continuing to like stick to our principles, and like we're a team that wants to possess the ball and play out of the back. But we also need to make sure that we're pressing and we're getting pressure on the ball and being aggressive going forward. So I think we're definitely just sticking with our principles. And we just know that we can perform at a higher level than we performed last week.
Thank you.